Hello, this is James McGorn, and today I'm going to be talking about the shadow box again. It has come to my attention that some people and viewers had some questions about the shadow box. So now that I've cleaned off my desk since the last video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about how I use the shadow box. Now the first question is there any difference between the shadow box and a dedicated Windows PC or Mac that's running Shadow in the background? And the answer is no, there is no difference. Right now, the Shadow Box happens to have a faster megabits per second setting, which I will go ahead and demonstrate with the Shadow Control panel. However, that's going to be resolved at some point, so I wouldn't say it's really that much of a difference, particularly because they're planning to discontinue the Shadow Box. In fact, they already have, but the Shadow Ghost is coming out soon, so that's good news. That being said, how do I use the Shadow Box? Well, I prefer, which is why I picked it up, a dedicated device that has no background services running, that is available. My daughter is cackling. It's available and ready to... I'll be right back. And I'm back. Pardon the interruption. So how do I use my Shadow Box? Well, on my desk I have a 5.1 surround sound system from Logitech, and I run that via this USB. Just got it off of Amazon. Pretty nice. USB, was it StarTAC.com? It's a 7.1 USB audio cord, and that's hooked up into the back of the Shadow Box. In the back, the two USB ports there are USB over IP, whereas the two front ports here are dedicated purely for controllers. Now, something I'm going to note here is that the Shadow Box can actually be responsive to a USB switcher. So let's say you have a DeX device, which is how I'd normally use my Shadow Box. Well, in the past, or when I need to get work done, I normally use Samsung DeX. And you also have a Shadow Box here. You could use this USB selector switch to switch between the two. So I thought that was really cool that Shadow just takes that input, no problem. So any other questions about the Shadow Box? Be sure to ask in the comments, and I'll try and get back to them. This is James McGorn, signing off.